A really quick impromptu conversation with regards to the news out of Barron's, and I'll share my screen in a moment. Barron's is reporting as of 3:59 this morning that Tesla has cut its prices yet again. We're going to talk about the timeline of their price cuts. There are EV price wars going on. We have China closed this week. They're going to open up next week. That's a big market for Tesla. And I'm wondering why they're cutting prices in advance of China's open on Monday. We're going to talk about the chart of Tesla, both on a monthly, weekly. We'll go to a daily time frame as well. And for disclosure, we are short of Tesla. So let's get to it. And let me share my screen and show you what I am looking at. And we will get to it. And if you're wondering, what am I doing up at 4 o'clock in the morning? This is our work day. We do our analysis before the work day or the trading day begins. So I was doing my homework and pop, Tesla cuts prices. So let's get to it. Okay, before we get in, if you're not currently a member, please, 14-day free trial below. Take advantage of it. Cancel at any time. We send out trade alerts. We do this type of commentary, both public but mostly private. So if you're not currently a member, 14-day free trial offer, help support the channel. And at a bare minimum, if you don't know me, you don't know anything about me, you're not ready yet, fine. Like, subscribe. There's a 5-part video tutorial below on my top 5 favorite candlestick patterns. Take advantage of it. Let's get to it. All right, let's go to the pre-market first. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's go to, this is completely impromptu. Let's go to Barron's, and it's behind a paywall. And here you go. Tesla cuts U.S. prices. There's no let up in EV war, price war. So this is not the first time that Tesla has done this. And this is as of 16 minutes ago. At current, it is 4:18 in the a.m. And if you go back to, I believe it was February, this is as of August the 19th, but I believe it was February was the last time. Yes, back in February when the Model 3 was priced at $42,990, Bloomberg reported that it was selling for $4,930 less than the average new American vehicle. This is the 6th time Tesla has cut prices on its EV vehicles, and the 2nd time this month. So the pricing power of Tesla continues to wane. Add to that, last night, after the close, or just before the close, actually, the SEC came out and announced that they were going to investigate Elon Musk, not Tesla, but Elon Musk over his Twitter purchase. But let's face it, he is at war with the federal government. And if they're going to go after him over his Twitter purchase, it's only a matter of time before they go after him on Tesla. And Elon Musk is Tesla. So whatever happens to Elon Musk adversely impacts Twitter, Tesla, and Twitter probably. So let's go to the pre-market activity. Then we'll do some technical analysis here to see what's going on with Twitter on the news. Now, last night, the shares pulled back on the news ever so slightly, not horrifically, that the SEC was investigating Elon Musk over Twitter, not Tesla. And you could see here that at 3:59 a.m., only a few minutes ago, that Tesla shares gapped down. They closed out the day yesterday at 260.05. And we are now down at, last tick was at around 256.6. Not a horrific sell-off, but we need to put it into the context of how is Tesla stock looking on a monthly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame? Is it strengthening or is it breaking down? Can it keep taking body punches like this and continuing to outperform the market? Let's go to comments really quick. RL, nah, I'm always up, especially I'm doing a 3-day fast. So I I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I could not go to sleep. This is day 3 of that fast. It ends at 7 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Wish me luck. Although I do feel better than yesterday, a lot better. Last night I had brain fog. I was doing a live stream last night, brain fog. Sammy, hey, Sammy's over in Italy. Verona, Italy. I sold some house, double the price, and now I'm waiting for the crash. I'm buying utilities around the book value, and smart move. Even the CPC total, nice. Welcome, Sammy. Good morning to everybody. All right, so the prices are continuing to lighten up here. Let's drill down to a 5-minute chart. Here's the gap, and here's a double top. Let's go to a 15-minute view. 5-minute view is a little bit noisy. Here's a double top, and we have now broken the low on that head and shoulders neckline. Again, 15-minute view. It's indicative how we may open, not the probability of how we're going to open. So let's keep an open mind. And I'm short. I want it to drop like a rock, but I'm trying to inform people. I want to be objective and not try to talk my book. So let's we're weakening up here on Tesla, and relative to the NASDAQ, which is up at current, this is the NASDAQ 100, up at present, you're seeing relative weakness on Tesla's stock. The 10-year yield, I'm questioning the strength here of the NASDAQ 100 because the 10-year yield is beginning to strengthen up here. So this could be a problem for not just Tesla, but for the NASDAQ. We have non-farm payrolls coming out later on this morning. So that's what the market's waiting for with bated breath. Watch wages. If wages come out higher than expected, look out below for this market. Let's do some analysis of Tesla. And here you have it. One thing I wanted to add as well is that the Tesla price trends have been deteriorating. And here you have a look, 30 days, 90 days, year over year. Look at the drop in the used car prices for Tesla. All these used prices, I want to validate that that's accurate. These are actually the price cuts of the new vehicles. I wanted the used vehicles, but these are the new vehicles, because it's not giving me model year. So I must assume that these are new vehicles. And this is horrific for a company that's a growth company and their price cuts continue to deteriorate. There's only so much price cutting they could do. And you have China weakening up. You have the United States weakening up. This is not good at all. Let's take a look at the chart of Tesla. On a monthly time frame, Tesla stock is not looking bad. But remember, it's only the 6th of October. We have an inside month thus far. No new high, no new low. But at current, we are above a breakout point. But that could change like that, either for the better or for the worse. So the monthly chart is looking good. However, we're not ready yet to hang our hat on a monthly chart. Way too early in the month. To get a feel for what is really going on, we want to take a look at a weekly chart of Tesla, and that weekly chart of Tesla is not looking good. The reason why I say that is that when we take a higher level view, we take a look back a few weeks, not just this week on Tesla stock, we broke down the week of September the 18th. And as I always try to teach members, that normally when you get a breakdown, especially when you've been in an uptrend, you have traders that are in denial. They're not believing that they've broken down. They're not looking at the weekly charts. They're looking at the daily 15-minute charts. They're oblivious to what's going on here. So what I always like to say is watch for the retest, an attempt to try to recapture prior trend. Usually it does not succeed. Usually that there is a rejection and you get a pullback off of that resistance level. That is where we find ourselves right now. And you have RSI putting in higher lows, which you might expect with the price action, which is putting in higher lows, a break and a close down below 234.58, which is the prior low, would probably have us in the coming weeks going down to 212.36. Now, Tesla comes out in a few trading days. I believe it's the 15th. Let's validate that. The 15th of October, and they report on earnings. So here is Tesla stock, great fundamentals, even with the price cuts. The company is reporting earnings. I stand corrected, not the 15th, but the 18th. The 18th. The problem is here is that the PE ratio, this is a rear view mirror PE ratio, is 65. 65. The current Shiller PE ratio for the S&P 500 is just over 29. Very expensive, but this is really expensive. And for a growth stock to be chopping prices, that's a problem. You don't want to see a growth stock that's in the midst of a price war, not with a PE ratio of 65. So let's do a deeper dive down to a daily chart. And before we close this out, I'm going to go to a intraday view, the thinkorswim view of how we're trading. And yesterday, after a big rally on Wednesday, we had what you call a doji star formation. That's a sign of indecision. One of my top 5 favorite candlestick patterns. Link below, 5-part video tutorial. It's free. Take advantage of it. And this is a sign of indecision. Now, we do have momentum, which is now positive, along with RSI momentum positive, but we are at resistance. Volume yesterday to the downside was about average. Taking a look at how we closed out the session yesterday, 15-minute view, we sold off into the close yesterday, which is not exactly what you want to see. Now, keep in mind that you did have the SEC announcement come out just a couple of minutes before the market closed yesterday. So that probably adversely impacted the shares of Tesla price, because it's only a matter of time before they go from the Twitter deal to Tesla, if they're not already involved with the Tesla investigation. I think they may be. So warning flag on the track. Let's cut this out. I'll close this out with how Tesla is trading. And it is now down at 256.63. We have support below at around 256.25. The NASDAQ 100, which is down below here, is at, it's up fractionally, but the 10-year yield is rising. If we get a breakout on the 10-year yield, I think we see strength in the dollar. VIX will pick up. That means weakness for the NASDAQ 100. So buckle up today, folks. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, non-farm payrolls. Watch that wage number. It can move the needle on this market for better or for worse. Again, folks, if you're not currently a member, link below. 14-day free trial offer to the contrarian trader. And don't forget my 5-part video tutorial on my top 5 favorite candlestick patterns. And like, subscribe. You know the deal. Have a profitable trading day and an awesome trading week. Take care. Be well.